What's up, guys? Eli here. I got a review for you today. I know that's not something I do often, but it is something I've wanted to do more of. And instead of what I'm going to show today is an album that came out 3 years ago. So instead of doing it then, like I should have, I'm doing it here in 2020. It's just something I've been listening to lately, and it's something that I have never really seen mentioned or shown or anything like that here on YouTube. So I figured I'd do this guy do him a little favor and kind of help bring his music to the forefront. I'm not saying I'm the only one that's ever heard it or any pretentious shit like that, but it's just something that I liked when it came out, and I find myself returning to it frequently. So what we're talking about is a Nemorensis with the Fae Queen. This is a full-length album. Came out in 2017. This is a project, just a one-guy project. Started in 2013. He's put out a demo, an EP, leading up to this full length. Now I don't have all the packaging to show because I didn't really plan this video very well. It comes in a cool box. It kind of doesn't really matter because the tape is sold out. It is limited to 25 copies, so you can still get the CD on Bandcamp and Discogs as well. Let me show you the back. So this came out on Sol y Nieve Records. Small tape label that I've ordered from several times. Pretty cool stuff. There you go. So like I said, you can still get the CD. Anyways, Nemorensis, one-man solo black metal, very ambient, very atmospheric type black metal. I don't want to deter anyone, from checking this out by, giving crappy comparisons. But if you like Wolves in the Throne Room, I think this would definitely be up your alley. It's almost like, when you listen to this, it's almost like Wolves in the Throne Room meets John Carpenter. It's got those really cool, like 80s kind of synthwave type keyboards, which, to be honest, when I first listened to this, I kind of wanted to not like it. I wanted to just say, this isn't my cup of tea. Black metal from the US sucks, which is not always the case. There's some good stuff from this country, but not always the case. So yeah, ambient, very atmospheric black metal. The production, I think, is perfect. It's very, there's a nice layer of reverb on everything that you hear. The vocals are, echoey, reverbed. The production is raw, but it's definitely audible. It's raw, but not to the point of being unlistenable. If you're, if raw production isn't quite your thing, I think this is actually produced in its own way. I think it's produced very well. There's reverb in the guitars. There's definitely reverb in the drums. It's very unique sounding black metal. Like I said, those kind of synth wavy keyboards. That's how I'm gonna describe it. By the way, because I don't really know much about that genre or about that kind of shit in general. But it just really reminds me of that, kind of like 80s horror movie soundtrack type keyboard. Like, that's kind of where I'm throwing at the John Carpenter reference. It's very, I know this term is used a lot in black metal, cold and icy. It is cold and icy sounding, but in its own way. There might be a lot of stuff out there that sounds like this, but I haven't heard it. It's not something that I've came across personally. So to me, this is a very unique sounding album. It's got like, God, that's 5 tracks clocking in at 45 minutes. The final track, which would be the title track, The Fae Queen, it's epic as fuck. It clocks in at over 16 minutes, almost 17 minutes. And you can listen to that on Bandcamp, by the way. It's 45 minutes, but for me it goes by really quick. It's very droning and repetitive, but for me, those elements in black metal are perfect. Often when I say atmospheric black metal, I want kind of a droning atmosphere that just locks me in, and that's exactly what this does. there's, you know, I find the keyboards to be kind of one of the most prominent tools used on this album. And it's, like I said, it's not in like a, you know, when you say keyboards in black metal, a lot of times you jump to conclusions and you think like, okay, symphonic black metal. This is not symphonic sounding at all. You know, there are no touches of, this isn't going to remind you of Emperor. This isn't going to remind you of anything like that. And when I said earlier, when I use the Wolves in the Throne Room comparison, I kind of want to clear that up. It doesn't sound a lot like Wolves in the Throne Room, except for like the production. The production does remind me of like the first album from Wolves in the Throne Room, and the vocals kind of remind me of that band as well. So it's mainly just the vocals and the production, and maybe some of the atmosphere. But like I said, this is very unique sounding. It doesn't really remind me of anything. I can't think of a single band to throw out there other than Wolves in the Throne Room as a comparison. And even then, that's kind of a light comparison. But for fans of that band, I think this would be, you know, absolutely your thing. If you like depressive black metal as well, like maybe Xasthur and stuff like that, I think you could get into this as well. So atmospheric black metal fans, you know, depressive black metal fans, I think you should really give this a shot. You might know this guy and some of his other work. He was in a band, and I think it's still active. He had a black metal project called At Dusk, which had been going on for several years before Nemorensis. And I think I remember reading some reviews back in the day from some of the At Dusk releases. I haven't heard any actually. I just placed an order on Discogs for one of his demos. So excited to hear that. But yeah, man, like I said, check this out. Let me know what you think. If you've already heard it, let me know what you think. But either way, just somehow listen to some of this. Go to. I'll try to leave a Bandcamp link, and check it out and let me know. Like I said, I'd like to see more people, you know, talking about this release. I think this could be something a lot of people really dig, and probably just haven't heard it. It probably just slipped past their radar, and I would like to see, you know, some more people check it out. Like I said, the tape is long sold out, but you can get a CD. There are still some available, not very many though. So go to Bandcamp and order one. I think there's 12 left, and you can also get one off Discogs. So yeah, let's end this review. Nemorensis with the Fey Queen. Check it out. Let me know what you think. I think it's pretty great, and I don't know. I got more stuff to show. Some collection. I got some new stuff coming in soon, and I'm probably going to start doing more tape collection videos. So I guess that's what you can look forward to coming out of my channel in the next week or two. But yeah, let's get some discussion about this. What do you think? And thanks for stopping by. We'll talk soon. Cheers.